The Super Ground is our Super Bowl, is skateboarding Super Bowl. You want to see the best of the best go toe-to-toe, head-to-head. This is the time to watch it.
In my eyes, it is the biggest contest out of the year. We've been skating Street League for a while now, so it's the contest that I'm always most excited for.
It's the main event. That's it. It's the contest that crowns the champion of the year.
Only been there like once in my lifetime. Great experience, you know. It was in Brazil. I'm sure this time will be different, you know. The level of skating is crazy.
I can see how much harder everyone else is going for at the Super Crown. Like everyone's really bringing it all and going for their hardest stuff.
Regular season's regular season. Like, of course, you want to go and you want to win every one, but the main goal is to make it to the Super Crown to actually get the title of that year.
You filtered everybody out. Now you got the cream of the crop for that season, and they're going toe-to-toe. That's what it is. Best of the best.
Welcome to Finals Day from Jacksonville, Florida. We're at the Riverfront Plaza for the 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. And today, the top 8 skaters of the year will be skating for the 2021 Super Crown title. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm Paul Zitzer, along with the 2000 Skater of the Year and all-around legend, Jeff Rowley. And now, Jeff, let's get straight into it. Who's looking good out here? Who's your pick to take it all?
I mean, anyone could take it today. Let's face it, it's the best skateboarder in the world. But I've got my eye on Shane O'Neill. Shane is the most technical skateboarder in the world right now. And this is a technical course. It will favor that type of skateboarder. Guy that can do quick combinations, has got fast feet. So I got my eye on him. He's looking very good, skating really good. And then you absolutely can never discount the 6-time SLS Super Crown champion, world champion, Nyjah Huston, who's coming off a fresh win. He's skating really good, looks really focused and confident and relaxed. If he's on his best, he's hard to beat.
We're gonna see how it all plays out momentarily, but first, let's send it down to the third member of our crew, Andrew Cannon.
You guys, I am so excited. The mood is tense down here. Everyone is really focused, really in the zone. And I gotta say, Jagger Eaton is looking solid. He's putting together what looks to be a very gnarly run. So I'm excited to see what's about to go down. Back to you.
Thank you, Andrew. Now, let's talk about how this contest works with the basics, brought to you by Tech Deck. There are 2 sections to Street League. First, it's the line section where each skater gets 1 45-second line attempt using the whole course, followed by 4 single trick attempts. So the top 3 scores count from any section. The bottom 4 skaters will be eliminated, and then the top 4 skaters will be given 2 additional tries, and then we will crown our Super Crown champion. And now it's time to meet the skaters here in today's final. First one in, Jagger Eaton, Olympic bronze medalist. He got a wild card spot into SLS this year, and he has made the most of it. Jagger Eaton.
Next we have Shane O'Neill from Australia, 31 years old, most technical skateboarder in the world and absolutely on fire in the qualifier.
And then the 2015 Super Crown champion and current reigning Olympic silver medalist, Kelvin Hoffler from Brazil.
Lucas Rabello from Brazil, our first place qualifier. Incredible on the rails, lots of spins. One to look out for, 22 years old.
And from Portugal, the winner of Salt Lake City back in August, Gustavo Ribeiro.
And we have Alex Midler coming from Southern California. Alex is feeling a little under the weather today, 23 years old. Watch for the big old tricks that he's gonna pull out. Likes to knock out hammers.
And an SLS pro since 2015, skating in only his 2nd Super Crown from Brazil. It's Felipe Gustavo.
And then our 6-time SLS champion, Nyjah Huston, coming off a win in Lake Havasu. Looking very confident and strong out there, crowd favorite.
Let's take a look at today's start list. It's in reverse order of qualifying. So coming in first will be Jagger Eaton, followed by Shane O'Neill, Kelvin Hoffler, Lucas Rabello, Gustavo Ribeiro, Alex Midler, Felipe Gustavo, and skating last, Nyjah Huston, going for his 7th SLS title.
A wonderful crowd here today. Jam-packed, sold out.
Jagger Eaton is going to be the first in. He's queuing up his tunes. Olympic bronze medalist. In for his line. And his coach, Neil Mims, Jacksonville legend, standing by, heart racing.
Starting his line out super strong so far. Backside flip, fakey nose grind.
Wow. Neil told us that Jagger was going to come out with his absolute best stuff because this is the final. That's what you're seeing.
That's what you have to do in the final. You got to give it everything. Kickflip back lip, crooked grind through the double kick. Exceptional line so far. She covered the whole course already. Covered the flat banks, rails, transition, hovers, kickflip frontside board slide. And good level of technicality.
We talk about how Jagger always stays on. And he does it again. Wow. That run. He just turned the heat up all the way. Coming straight out the gate here in the Super Crown final.
Jagger Eaton, look at that transition skills. The only person to hit that so far with the nose grind. And there's that kickflip 180 to fakey nose grind, coming out fakey. Kept his speed on every single trick. Everything was a hammer. Crooked grind through the double kink. Flawless run.
You said it, Jeff. Everything was a hammer. There was no more room to add or improve anywhere in that run. That was incredible.
That is going to set a nightclub.
Look at that, 9.6.
First guy of the day, 9.6.
That is the highest line score of 2021 right there.
That was a special moment there, Paul. Crooked grind through the kinker, freaking nailing it.
Wow.
That is how you start the SLS final right there.
Yeah, that's just a taste. Okay. 2016 Super Crown champion Shane O'Neill on the course.
Starts off with a switch flip, backside lip slide. Crooked grind, nollie kick flip. Solid technical combination. It's a good course for Shane. But he skates with such a high level of technicality that there's a lot of room for error as well occasionally. Nollie backside heel flip, boom!
Hey, when things are going Shane's way, though, it is an absolute thing of beauty, and he is looking comfortable.
He is just steady cruising. Nice clean 360 flip. 10 seconds. Switch backside tail slide. Well, way to follow up. A 9.6, and that's the last trick in there on the buzzer.
Right at the buzzer, Shane O'Neill putting down an absolutely perfect run, timed out with 1 second left, seals it with the backside big spin. Beautifully done, classic Shane.
There's that first trick. Way to start your first line with a switch flip to backside lip slide and then a crooked grind nollie kick flip. Yeah, that's why he's the most technical guy in the world, in my opinion, is because he can just throw that out there all day long. Tricks that no one else really does with that consistency.
So, scores in, 9.5 for Shane O'Neill.
Wow. This standard is just going to the moon already. There's that switch backside tail slide, clean as a whistle.
Yeah, well, this is what we wanted to see. Best skaters in the world doing their best.
And this beautiful crowd today in Jacksonville is certainly getting their first share of exceptional skateboarding already. Next up we have Kelvin Hoffler.
Kelvin Hoffler, the only skater to ever win a Super Crown as a rookie. We have 3 rookies here in the final today. Kelvin is not one of them. 2015 Super Crown champ.
Nice big gap to backside lip slide into a clean stalled nose blunt. Backside nose blunt slide. Kelvin usually does pretty good in these line sections. Lands them out well, nollie nose grind. Solid 5-0 fakie. Count back tail, signature move for him. Oh, going for the kickflip crook or kickflip 50-50, couldn't quite tell. It's not going to help 2/3 of the way through the run though. Line section, he's got one last trick probably. Nice tail slide, 5 more seconds. Oh, doesn't quite get the front blunt, that's going to call it.
Tough break on the kickflip crook. So yesterday Kelvin did that run but made the whole thing and got a 9.1. So with the falls, I mean, that's gonna hurt his score bad. But a great start. Gap backside lip slide for Kelvin.
Solid nollie nose grind. Unfortunate fall. Won't help his score. 7.1, still pretty solid, still good score.
Good score. So Kelvin Hoffler in third. Shane O'Neill in second. Jagger Eaton up on top of that huge 9.6. Next skater in, Lucas Rabello from Brazil. Rookie SLS Pro. Qualified in first place yesterday. He got second at the Tour Qualifier back in July. That's what put him on the tour. Made his first final last month in Lake Havasu and finished 7th, but he has been ripping here. There you go.
And Lucas very strong on the rails. Does a lot of combinations nobody else is doing. Nice 360 flip. Nollie 180 to fakey nose grind. Solid line so far. Oh! Kickflip gets away from him, he hustles. Nice gap to frontside nose blunt. .270 lip to fakie. Frontside.
Out of time.
That's going to be it for Lucas. Unfortunate fall again halfway through the run. Line never helps.
On the kickflip, you know, that's a Super Crown nerves fall right there. This is a visible replay. Gap backside nose blunt slide.
There's that nollie 180 fakie nose grind. And that lovely frontside nose blunt slide, showing the frontside nose blunt slide and the backside nose blunt slide.
Score is in 7.7. It's good enough for third place right now.
It's a good score to get down though.
And we recently sat down with Lucas and got his thoughts on being a part of SLS.
My name is Lucas Rabello. I'm from Fortaleza, Brazil. When I was 11 years old, I started skating and I heard about the SLS. I was like, wow, this contest is like amazing. This is like my dream right now, you know. I want to keep skating, have fun, maybe one day be there, skate with everyone. I was talking with my friends when Lake Havasu and I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, I'm living my dream. That's what I'm doing right now, living my dream. Like, I remember when I was watching TV and right now I'm here skating with everyone. The craziest thing was watching P-Rod like in person skating SLS. Like, this is not TV, it's like real life right now. That feeling to be on the first stop in SLS was insane. I was feeling like I was dreaming. I was nervous, yeah, for sure. I was excited to skate. Lake Havasu I was more confident for sure. I was like, all right, that's my second stop, so like I know how that works a little bit now. I skated good. I was happy with myself, so that means it was like good. When you say Super Crown, sounds bigger than, you know, like, so that means like, wow, I gotta be ready for this. Super Crown is like watch it World Cup, like Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It's like the best of the best. It's like insane finals. You will see something really crazy there for sure. If you want something, have your dream, think about like a lot of like possibilities to make it happen, you know. Be positive always and make it happen, do your best.
Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by Cariuma, old school shoes, new school ethics. By Monster Energy, proud sponsor of Street League Skateboarding since 2010. By Visible, wireless that is better with friends. And by Skater XL, available now on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Welcome back to Jacksonville, Florida for the 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. That's our friend Paul Hart you're seeing on the screen cruising those empty streets of downtown Jacksonville. And these amazing drone shots of Jacksonville have been brought to you by the Athletic Brewing Company. Now, for a closer look at today's course, here's Jamie Foy and Rose Wetslow with the Skater XL course preview.
Hey, what's up? Jamie Foy.
Hey guys, it's Rose Wetslow.
And we're gonna do the Skater XL course preview. Let's check out the course. Behind us, we got a quarter pipe with like a floating handrail on top of it. It's pretty dope.
I saw a lot of cool tricks going down here.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick. We got ledges on both sides. It pretty much mirrors on both sides, but it's cool. They go up and they have the higher ledge on top, so people have been getting pretty tricky on those things. Pretty sick.
It looks perfect.
Yeah. Right now we're at the bottom, pretty much the main section that you're gonna see. Pretty much all the tricks go down on the gap to hubba, kink rails, stair set.
And what's your favorite obstacle?
I'd say the kink rail for sure.
Rail.
Yeah, and they definitely gave you enough speed here at this course for anything.
Yeah. This is my favorite, the ledge.
Yeah.
I practiced a lot of ledge skating,
There you
and I think you get perfect speed.
It's a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of crazy skating going down.
Yeah.
It's the last stop, so people are gonna be ready to come out here and not hold back.
Super Crown.
Yeah,
We're
this
ready.
Super Crown Jacksonville.
All right, guys, this was it for the Skater XL course preview. We really enjoyed you showing the course, and we hope to see you this weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great time.
All right, bye-bye.
Looks like we are going to be officially.
And we are halfway through the line section here in the Super Crown final with Gustavo Ribeiro up on deck. Jagger Eaton in first place. Gustavo, winner of Salt Lake City back in August. He's one of 10 skaters to win an SLS stop. You'll see why.
Kickflip frontside board slide. Starting her out strong so far. Grind through the kink. Nollie frontside board slide. So that crook grind nollie kickflip doesn't quite get the flick. He's not skating super fast, so he's not covering a lot of the course. He's going to have a hard time getting as many tricks in.
Yeah, and with 2 falls at that speed, that ate up half of his run.
And that's going to be time.
He had a good run going until then, so that score is going to be low. I'm going to put it in the dumpster out back. I'm going to look to his single trick attempts. Going to have 4 of them. So Jagger Eaton and Shane O'Neill, first and second with a 9.6 and a 9.5. Those scores, I mean, they reflect the skating that we saw. 5.2 from Gustavo. It's actually a little higher than I thought. This is the SLS Super Crown final. Alex Midler on deck, and he's been feeling under the weather. Looking like he's having a tough day out here. But if anybody can step up and get it done, it's Midler, brand new SLS Pro this year.
To the front board. He's handling it though, he did say he's kind of just dealing with it, knuckling down, trying to get those tricks in there, frontside feeble. Alex is a very gnarly skateboarder, very heavy, powerful skater.
Not afraid to slam again and again.
270 lip, oh!
Watch out, bro. Watch
10
out.
seconds for Alex. Gap the noseblunt slide. Solid Smith and just comes out. Well, he had some heavy tricks in the right combinations to get a good line together. It's just, you could tell, a little bit off.
It's unfortunate because he's had such a great year so far. Made finals in both Salt Lake and Lake Havasu.
There's that awesome tail slide on the bar above the quarter pipe. Sketchy spot. And then that nice frontside feeble. Dips it across and down a few times.
So like you said, Jeff, a lot of good tricks in that run. Didn't quite put it all together. And I'm sure the score is going to reflect that. .5.6, good enough for 5th place. In next, skating in his 2nd ever Super Crown. Placed 3rd back in 2018 in Rio. That was his best finish. Felipe Gustavo, if anybody is due for a win, who hasn't had one yet in SLS, it's this guy, Felipe Gustavo.
This is a good course for Felipe too. Good size, good combination, good ledges, and rails, so he can do his regular tricks, his nollie and his flips. Definitely excels in the more technical side of skating. Great combinations like that. Real easy on the eyes, very smooth skateboarder. His frontside kickflip, snapping and popping that up to his feet. Oh, going for the nollie kickflip nose slide or nollie kickflip crooks. Just didn't quite get in, stuck in there. Crowd loves Felipe.
Yeah, they want more. 10 seconds left. Coming in switch.
Oh, head high switch kickflip.
He did not move his upper body at all. That switch flip. I mean, that's the way he skates. Perfection. He's either going to make it bolts or he's going to fall off.
Look at the snap on this and the flick. So tightly compact, no foot movement whatsoever. Flawless execution.
.4.3. I think gonna have to look to single tricks.
Couple of bails and didn't quite, put it together.
All right, next in, skating for Monster, 6-time SLS Super Crown World Champ Nyjah Huston. Sit back and watch and enjoy the greatest street contest skater of all time.
Starting it off beautifully, nice tray flip. Full speed nollie, fakey nose grind. Good hustle too. Nyjah knows every second counts when you're trying to get those tricks in there. Kickflip back lip. That's what it takes to be a champ though.
Yeah, I mean, he's the full package. He could do all the tricks.
Oh!
Comes off there. He has all the tricks, he has the strategy, and it means everything to him. I mean, he takes it seriously. When it comes down to it, he loves to compete, and he loves to win.
Unfortunate fall on that last trick.
Take a look at the visible replay, that gap out, backside lip slide.
There's that nollie 180 to fakey nose grind. Look at the truck pinch.
Just locked it straight in from the get-go.
And that kickflip back lip slide. Nice visible replay. He's not happy with that final fall though. Excellent line prior to that. Had everything he needed to have. Used to the transition too, with tricks on the rail above the quarter pipe.
Scores in 6.8, good enough for 5th place for Nyjah. He's gonna have to look to single tricks. There's a look at our leader right now, Jagger Eaton, with that 9.6 line score. Look forward to seeing what he brings next, but first, let's go down to Andrew Cannon, who's down there with Mike V.
I'm down here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Vallely. Mike, you've been a part of skateboarding since the early 80s. Talk about the progression. Here we're at SLS. What do you think about this contest?
Well, I'm blown away by the progression. All the skaters out here today are just so amazing. You know, I've been doing this a long time. I'm really glad, really blessed to have come up when I did and participate in the birth of street skating. But the evolution of street skating just continues to blow me away. It's sort of the natural evolution, but at the same time, the technical abilities and the consistency with which today's skaters skate is something that's just so hard to even relate to.
It's truly unreal.
Yeah.
Now, what have you been up to lately?
Well, I've been running a skateboard company called Street Plant. My wife and I do that together. We run it out of our house. We've been doing that for 6 years and just basically shipping skateboards all over the world.
That's awesome. And you got things going with Cariuma now. You got a brand new pro shoe coming out. Talk us through this shoe.
well, I have it right here. Really stoked about this, man. It's I feel like we've really come up with a great shoe. Lots of unique things going on here. We have a vegan suede that's proprietary to Cariuma, and they've been developing that for a year and a half, and it's 2.5 times more resistant than animal suede, and that makes the shoe much more durable and much more sustainable.
Awesome. And you got the rubber toe cap, and then you got this canvas kind of material.
Yeah, it's like a polyester webbing, which is 3 times more resistant than canvas, and I think overall, I mean, aesthetically, I really went for a modern profile, you know, like a modern skate shoe. But the view looking down is aesthetically supposed to look like a basketball shoe, because that's the kind of shoes I wore when I was coming up in the 80s, and I always liked that style. So that's something we went for. You can see there.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Mike. We sincerely appreciate you being here.
Welcome back to Jacksonville, Florida. There's a shot of the world's oldest operating skate park. That's Kona. Talk about a place of legends. Shout out to Buck Smith. We're in Jacksonville, Florida for the SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. And so the skaters have the toughest job out here, but these judges have the second toughest job in Street League. Billy Marks, we have Mike Moe, Kelly Hart, Big Cat, and Garrett Hill. Now, we've re-racked the order of the skaters based on how they finished in the line section. So here's the new start order. Felipe Gustavo will be coming in first, followed by Gustavo Ribeiro, Alex Midler, Nyjah Huston, Kelvin Hoffler, Lucas Rabello, Shane O'Neill, and Jagger Eaton will be skating last. This is the single trick section. Each skater gets 4 tries at their best tricks. So we've seen the lines. When we're done with this, the top 3 scores will count, and then the top 4 skaters will get 2 additional attempts. Felipe Gustavo will be in first. He's sitting in 8th place. So what that means is he probably has to make 3 solid tricks out of the 4 to have a shot at the top 4, but you never know. Here we go.
Looks like he's gearing up switch. Switch frontside flip tail slide.
Oh. How many people can do that trick?
Not many. That's what we were talking about before, Paul. If he makes his tricks, he's so technical. Mostly switch tricks with flips involved. It's difficult to like do tricks that are on a higher, more technical level than him.
Right, and we don't see many people doing regular kickflip front tail. So to do it switch means a lot. Felipe Gustavo putting down first of 4 single trick attempts, doing what he needs to get done out here. 9 club, 9.0, Felipe Gustavo. It's like, yep,
Well, we had a 9 the start of the lines, now we have a 9 start of the single tricks.
Yeah. So we like to see.
Level.
All right, coming in from Portugal, Gustavo Ribeiro.
Oh, going for the bigger flip front board fakie. Hard trick to do on that wide metal hubber. But that's the kind of tricks you need to bring though right now in the finals. You need to give everything. Shows the best that you got.
No holding back. Alex Midler in for his first of 4.
Coming in full speed, gap to backside nose blunt slide. A little bit of a hand touch.
He barely caught the end of that rail. I mean, he was just flying.
Alex is not somebody that skates slow, always skates fast towards his tricks. You can see almost clears the whole rail as you state, Paul. Just about gets the end of it and almost slides out. Lucky to get away with that one. Gnarly trick though, 7.5.
7.5, maybe a little deduction for the sketch on the landing. Nyjah Huston coming in next. Usually he's skating last because he usually qualifies in first place, but here he is, middle of the pack.
Oh, going for the cap backside nose blunt, doesn't quite get over the hubba. That's gonna put heat on him. He's gonna have to put down serious hammers now.
Yeah, the entire Super Crown for Nyjah could come down then to those last 3 tricks. He's got to make them all. They all got to be heavy because his line score was not great. Kelvin Hoffler in next, Olympic silver medalist. He's in 6th place at a 7.1 line score. 2015 Super Crown champion. And what's crazy is he's never won an SLS stop since. He's been to four other Super Crowns. He placed first, he placed second, he placed third, he placed fourth, and now he's here trying to break the cycle and get back up on top. He's looking for input. What should I do? Somebody's telling him to go fakie.
Yeah, he's foul.
I think somebody needs to tell him just to go for broke. Go full speed and bring it. Kick flip, back flip. Oh, gonna go to fakie. That's a hard one to start your lot like that trick out. To start like that, difficult one to come back fakie after gapping out that far.
And we've seen him kick flip, back lip that rail consistently to forward. Taking it to fakie though. Stakes are high. Level's gotta be high. Lucas Rabello on deck. He's in 5th place. And we're gonna see this leaderboard move around a lot before skaters get 3 scores on the board. But the key is making it into the top 4 so you get those additional 2 tries.
Lucas Rabello. Oh, going for the gap to frontside 270 lip, fakie, gap the rail. Now it's interesting to see not one of these guys has played it safe just to get a score down. They're all just going for the best stuff that they think they can get.
But it's led to 4 falls in a row. Hopefully Shane O'Neill will break the cycle.
Oh!
No, doesn't do it.
Doesn't get the big spin tail. Man. Well, this is gonna turn things around a little bit.
It's been a bit of a bail fest so far in the single tricks. Jagger Eaton, currently in 3rd place. Absolutely huge score.
Jagger gearing it up. Jagger does not fall. I'm going to say that right now. Jagger does not fall. Let's see what he's got. There's that switch backside nose blunt slide.
It's insane.
It's insane how focused he is and like never gets overly anxious or overly psyched. Just gets her done properly. Beautiful switch backside nose blunt slide. Again, one of those tricks not many people do. Not many people do well. And when you do it like that, full speed with such clean execution, judges love to see it. Confidence shines.
He's going to be in the driver's seat. After that, it's going to be everybody trying to chase down Jagger Eaton. 9.0. Jagger Eaton back on top. 18.6. So he has a massive lead over 2nd place, Felipe Gustavo. Back to the top of the order.
Felipe making sure he gets the right speed here, going up the bank and down so he can control that. Coming in switch. Oh, looked like he was going for the switch flip to some form of grind. Didn't flick it quick enough.
Gustavo Ribeiro down in 8th place. Needs a make here. Oh, and he gets it! Wow! Stomping it bolts, Jeff.
So that's an over-rotated 360 flip, the frontside board slide, a bigger flip board slide, right? But for people to understand exactly what was going on, a regular tray flip, and then he pushes it around the front board. That's so gnarly to do on such a wide metal hubber, spinning and flipping like that with so much board contact on, very easy to stick. And to come out fakey too, that shows an extra level of control.
The visible replay tells the story. Gustavo Ribeiro, 9.1. So that is going a long way to making up for that 5.2 in the line section. Gustavo Ribeiro, second place. But as we said, until everybody gets 3 scores, standings will change a lot. Alex Midler.
Oh! From the awkward side. I don't know if you guys could see that. He dropped in. Instead of choosing the opposite side of the course, he carved round to the other side of it. That would have been really, really gnarly. Trying the kickflip, gap to kickflip, backside lip slide. Next up, Nyjah Huston. Nyjah needs to make the very best moves that he has right now. Needs these tricks. Cap, backside nose blunt, true professional right there.
That's how Nyjah does it. He feeds off pressure. He doesn't need it, but when it's on, he's gonna step up. Here's what you get, cap back nose blunt.
Good, boned, locked execution. Look how steep the board goes on that backside nose blunt. Another 9 club.
So it's either, here's the trend, bails or 9s, bails or 9s. Nyjah gets the 9. He's up in second place. But still, everybody only has 2 scores. It's going to come down to those third scores before we get a real sense of what's happening out here. Kelvin Hoffler only has 1 score. 7.1 in the line.
Oh! Gap, kickflip, backside lip slide.
So here's the story. Don't listen to your friends, Kelvin. Take it to forward. Stay on. That's right. Gets it done.
Stick with the tactic that got you there before. Kickflip, backside lip slide, beautifully executed. He knows that's going to put a decent score on there. Beautiful catch on that backside kickflip too. Look at it. Right above the rail. Exactly where you want that board to be to maintain control.
6.3 or better moves him into the top 4, and he gets it with an 8.8, and he is in second place. Now, Lucas Rabello, he's in 8th place. Trying to put down his first single trick score.
Need to see one of those tricks from Lucas that nobody else can do. He certainly has a big bag of those, like that. Frontside 270, gap, frontside 270, lift to fake. He didn't quite get there. We'll be seeing a lot of Lucas. That's for sure.
How about this? Maybe it's for the best that he fell on that, because if he'd have made it sloppy and gotten, no matter what score he would have gotten, he can't go back to it. That's the rule. So since he fell, he can go back to it. Get it? Shane O'Neill currently in 7th place, had the 9.5 in the run. Okay. Looking for his first score here in single tricks.
Oh, doesn't get the pop he needed. Let's hope he's okay.
That's a bummer. Here's why. Now he has to make his next 2 tries. Has to. Or that 9.5 run score won't mean much at all.
No, much like the women's, it might come down to the very last tricks here.
Jagger Eaton, 9.6, 9.0. If he puts something down here that's big, it could be over.
Oh! Oh! Oh, no! No!
That trick.
He wants a rebate. He's like, give me a rebate.
Nollie 270 to switchback Smith. What is it? The crowd's mad that's not getting scored, but hey, it's for the best. Double zeros for that because it's a bail. He comes back to that trick and could just, he could put the nail in everybody's coffin out here. possible. But there's 8 of the best skateboarders in the world on the course right now. That was the second of 2 single trick attempts. There's a look at our current leader, Jagger Eaton. Don't forget, download True Skate today. It's for free, only in the App Store or Google Play. True Skate, play this course on your phone. Current standings, Jeff. It's all over the place today so far, and it's not over yet. Far from over. Jagger Eaton up on top with an 18.6, followed by Kelvin Hoffler, Nyjah Huston, and Gustavo Ribeiro. Those are your top 4. Those are the skaters that will be getting the extra 2 attempts if things stay as they are. But we will see. To understand how SLS format works, let's take a look at the basics, brought to you by Tech Deck. There are 2 sections to Street League, the line section and the single trick section. We already saw the lines. We've already seen half of the single tricks. Each skater gets 2 more trick attempts, and from there, the top 3 scores count. And since this is the final, the bottom 4 skaters will be eliminated. The top 4 skaters advance and get 2 additional tries. Those are the basics, brought to you by Tech Deck. It's been a crazy one so far, Jeff. A little unpredictable. You called Jagger Eaton earlier, and what we've seen has been a surprise from Nyjah. But for more, let's send it down to Andrew Cannon.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, this has been super crazy. The run started off so hot, and then things kind of tapered off. It almost seems like everyone might be a little bit, there's too much pressure, being that this is the Super Crown World Championship. And so what I'm really curious to see is, are people going to start easing up a little bit, maybe just trying to get those scores on the board, and then going into those final 2 tries, really just going full throttle? I don't know. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, that seems to be the thing. People are going all out and they're falling. Maybe take strategy into account, bump it down 1/10 of a point. Go from there. Stay on. You got to stay on. You need 3 scores.
I'm going to interject, guys. They got to go for broke right now. This is it. This is it. There's no playing it safe, guys.
I know.
I want to see the gnarliest stuff ever right now. That's what we need to see.
But we got to stay on. But you're right, Jeff. Of course you're right. This is 2000 Skater of the Year, Jeff Rowley talking. You think he's wrong?
But we're 2 tries in, and so we've got a lot of zeros on the board, and that's what's going to make this really interesting. So seeing how everyone plays it right now, a guy like Shane O'Neill, you know, we've seen him fall 2 times. Where is he going to go with this? Because you know he's got a crazy bag, and he knows the game better than anybody.
And here's another thing. They're trying to make the top 4 right now. That's the key. You don't have to win it right now. If you can finish in the top 4, you're setting yourself up. So welcome back, everybody, to 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. We're in Jacksonville, Florida. This is the men's Super Crown final, and it has been a heavy one so far. 2 tricks deep in the single trick section. Back to the top of the order with Felipe Gustavo in 5th place, trying to move into the top 4. Got 2 tries left.
Oh! Going for the switch kickflip, backside nose grind.
Gonna have 1 more go at it.
It's gonna be a 0 for Felipe.
Gustavo Ribeiro will be in next. Winner of Salt Lake City, so he's been there. He got a taste of it.
Oh, 360 kickflip, crooked grind.
Wow. He needed it, he got it. That's gonna be his 2nd huge score.
You can see that just locks in beautifully, comes out as clean as you can. He's psyched on that. Look the lockdown in the crooked grind, lands both feet over the bolts. He's psyched.
So that'll be his 3rd score and his second huge score. That 5.2 line score is going to be the next one that's going to have to go. It's going to have to get rid of that. 9 club, 9.2, Gustavo Ribeiro. That is good enough for the lead. But he's the first skater to have 3 scores posted. Alex Midler on deck. Here we go.
Oh! Going for the kickflip, backside lip slide, slides out from him again.
But you just see he's going for it. He is leaving nothing on the table, and the crowd loves Midler. How could you not?
He's giving it all. He's going full speed. Go big or go home. That was it right there. Or slide out in Alex's case. Next up, Nyjah Huston. A little bit of heat on Nyjah right now. Needs to lock down. Kickflip, backside lip slide.
God, he was like,
way to back it up. He's like, I was going to do that, so I'm going to do it, even though you bailed it before.
Wow.
Sorry, Alex.
So Kelvin put down the kickflip back lip for an 8-8. Nyjah just makes it look too easy.
You can see the extra level of ball control he has when you see a slow-mo like that. Just the catch and the float and just full control.
So a 7.8 or better puts him in the lead. Feeling confident on that one. 9.2 for Nyjah. New leader with an overall score of 25.
That was a gnarly trick, gnarly trick.
But listen to this, Jeff, a 27.6 was the number that it took to win in Salt Lake, and a 27.3 got it done in Havasu. Nyjah's at a 25 right now, so a lot of room up there. So you are watching the Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma from Jacksonville, Florida. This is the final. Nyjah Huston up on top. No surprise. Even after a little bit of a rough start, Nyjah just comes back firing. Kelvin Hoffler in 4th. Needs a 9-2 to move into the lead.
Ooh. Wow, backs it out with a frontside kickflip lip slide.
What do you think? How does that compare to backside, frontside?
Again, depends on which way, whether a guy favors frontside or backside, which they generally do somewhat. I'm going to say the frontside one is a little rarer than the backside one.
It is, yeah.
Right, and a little more awkward to get over the rail than backside.
And the beauty of Kelvin is that he already did the backside one, so he's like, hey, I got them both. It doesn't matter which one you favor, I can do them both. 8.8 for Kelvin Hoffler. It's good enough for second. I love this crowd. They're giving a lot of feedback. They wanted a higher score for the kickflip front lip, but it's an 8-8. Lucas Rabello, 2 bails in a row. He needs 2 makes in a row.
Oh, switched it up. Nollie 270 to switch back tail.
Couldn't have picked a better trick to do. That, I mean, he's the only one doing that. Yuto's not here. Yuto does that trick, but Lucas is here, and he just put it down perfectly.
The awkwardness and the blind side of most of that trick. You're not really seeing anything. Look at where his head is. Not looking anywhere where he's actually sliding until right there as it turns around. And that's what makes the difference. That's the kind of tricks we need to see from Lucas. Stuff no one else can do. 8.9. Judges loved it.
Beautiful. Lucas Rabello puts himself in contention. He has that one last try. He only has 2 tricks on the board. Shane O'Neill only has 1 score. He needs 2 makes.
Oh! Getting hung up on the big spin back tail.
Oh, that's frustrating because, listen, Shane O'Neill put down a 9.5 in the line.
And he was so good in the qualifier too. Like, he looked like he was in clear pole position. But that's how it goes. You fall off, next guy's there waiting to take your spot. Like this guy, Jagger Eaton.
He only needs a 6.5 to move into the lead.
Yes! Nollie 180, switch backside Smith.
That trick. No one is doing that trick.
I haven't really seen anyone do that trick down a hubba like that before. Not really. That's one of those tricks that's so just awkward to get your shoulders around like that before you dip your foot down. A lot of room for everything. And then you have to keep your body straight and your head straight, or you're going down.
Jagger Eaton put down a 9.6 in the line, put down a 9 already, and is waiting for another big score, 8.9. That is good enough for first place, a 27.5 overall score. That's a winning type score right there. So as long as he stays in the top 4, 8.9 is his lowest score on the board. Back to the top of the order for the final tries here in the Super Crown. Jeff, it all comes down to this. Only 4 skaters are gonna get more than this next try. Felipe is on the outside looking in.
Yeah, definitely on the edge right now. We need to see this. So, oh, it doesn't get it. Switch flip backside tells. I think some of the guys are having a hard time with the length of that hopper. Sometimes it's a little bit too short for the type of tricks that they want to do, and it's what it looks like.
So Felipe Gustavo is done. Gustavo Ribeiro, next skater in, trying to drop a 5.2. That line score's got to go.
Two of the scores are over 9.
Yeah, he's on fire. Oh, Jeff.
Is it fairly safe for him? 360 kickflip, 50-50, smart guy.
It's funny that that's safe, but you're right. For him, he's a 360 flip champion. He can get it to his feet every try, so take it to 50. Boom.
Yeah, he wants to drop for sure. He wants to get off that leaderboard.
So he's going to get rid of a 5.2 on that trick.
Yeah.
Stomp down on that 360 flip. Watch, smashes it down onto the metal hobo.
And you know, before that, he would have been in real close striking distance for Lucas Rabello, but he may have put himself into the top 4 permanently. Yeah, he's in second now with a 26.3. Looking safe. Alex Midler back in. This would be his 3rd score if he can get it. He can't make the top 4 with this. Oh, trying to take it to fakie. Doesn't happen. Great effort for Midler. He didn't make a ton of tricks out here, but all those people in the crowd, those are Midler fans now, if they weren't before.
Looks like he's a little under the weather there, struggling with that. Yeah. But still out here doing it. Didn't say, oh, I'm not going to skate today. He's like, I'm going to give it my best shot anyway. True professional. I like to see that. Nyjah Huston up next. Kickflip frontside board slide.
Oh, wow. That was just kind of warming up for those final 2 tries, getting rid of the 6.8.
See what the judges think of that. Here's that nice slow-mo, kick flipped out, caught again, comes out forward. Looked like nothing.
Waiting on that score, a 9.4 would put him in 1st. Andrew, there's a lot happening down here. Am I right?
We got an 8-0 right there. Nyjah is fully playing strategy right now to get himself up there. It's amazing. He handles this pressure unlike anyone except for Jagger. Those two getting up in those top spots. Jagger, he's coming in hot.
Top 4 skaters advance. Right now it's Jagger, Gustavo, Nyjah, and Kelvin.
Kelvin waxing the rails, waxing his board, making sure everything's going to stick. It's warm weather out here, just melts the wax off pretty quick. You have to keep lubing it up, keep it moving.
So anything better than that line score of 7.1 is going to help his cause. Moving on to those 2 bonus tries. And Kelvin is another real strategic skater.
And never seems bothered by any kind of pressure. Always just seems present in the moment. Very hard to do as a contest skater, to always be like that and always be focused and in the moment. Oh, whoa. Hopefully he's okay there. Yep. Trying to go to the gap to sugarcane. That's a difficult one with how short that rail is at the end when you lock in.
Man, he went for it. He went for it. Props to Kelvin. Three skaters left. Only one of them is still in contention to shake up that top four, okay? And it's this next skater, Lucas Rabello, rookie SLS pro, skating in his first ever SLS Super Crown final. 8.2 is what he needs to bump fellow Brazilian Kelvin Hoffler out of the top four. This is the 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. Final single trick of tries here before the top four get the 2 bonus tries, and then we'll know 2021 champ. Here comes Lucas Rabello. He needs this.
Beautifully done. Frontside 270 to lip slide fakie, gapping out across the double king.
Take a look at the visible replay of this. So fast.
Whole body twisted around, turned around, then he has to pull it back fakie and rip it back.
Beautiful. Let's talk points, Jeff. He needs an 8.2 or better.
That's it. 8.7.
Good call. Lucas Rabello makes the top four. Kelvin Hoffler just got bumped. Doesn't seem too bummed. Couldn't happen for a nicer guy. Lucas Rabello going to the top four in his first ever Super Crown final. Shane O'Neill is just doing this one for the love and the homies, Jeff.
He has a lot of fans out here today. One of the most unique skateboarders there is, the most technical guy that I've ever seen. Switch 360 kickflip just for the crowd. Shane's level in his head is so high, isn't it? Like his technical level is so, he sometimes gets ahead of himself because of that.
It's unrealistically high, but I mean, that's why he's Shane O'Neill, right?
Right. Showing you that textbook switch 360 kickflip.
I love watching Shane's reactions. You know, if it's not perfect, he's just like, eh, whatever.
8.0.
Okay, Jagger Eaton, your leader, trying to get rid of an 8.9 to set himself up even better going into these final tries.
Oh! Nollie 180 to switch over crook.
Wow.
That is a difficult one, man. Come off the nose to go back down on the tail and over rotate and then pull back. Are you kidding me?
And we talk about it. He's the only one doing it. No one's doing that trick.
Oh, look at the awkwardness of the body posture. That was gnarly.
What's it gonna be? Judges.
Killing it, killing it.
8.7. That does not change his score, but it didn't need to. Those top four skaters in gold will advance to the super final. Jagger Eaton, Gustavo Ribeiro, Nyjah Huston, and Lucas Rabello. Lucas skating in his first ever Super Crown final along with Jagger. There's a look at our current leader, Jagger Eaton. And the guy next to him is gonna have something to say about it. Nyjah Huston. We'll be back with final tricks in a moment. Welcome back to Jacksonville, Florida. Taking a look at some, hey, that's Gio Georgalis. Know him, skating downtown Jacksonville. This is the 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. Now, we've seen a lot of amazing skateboarding over the years. Let's take a look back at the moments of Super Crown champions.
And this is a victory ride for our overall champion of 2010, Nyjah Huston.
Now, Sean Malto's been slow to skate. Oh, wow! Sean Malto is our new champ.
And this is where he's going to apply the pressure. It's showtime tonight.
Nyjah Huston's our new 2012 champion.
Chris Cole up next. Was our 2013 Super Crown World Champion. Here it is. Is he going to make it? Oh my goodness! Nyjah Huston has done it again. He needs an 8.5. Will he make it? Oh! He does it! Kelvin Hoffler, a rookie on the tour, has not only won his first Street League, but has won the SLS Super Crown World Championship.
He is trying to better an 8.2 to increase his lead. Oh, and Shane O'Neill is your new Super Crown World Champion. Nyjah Huston.
We need one more absolute hammer from Nyjah, and he does!
And there you have your 2017 Super Crown Champion. Here we go.
What's it gonna be?
Back to back, Super Crown wins. Two-time defending world champion. Dude. Ho, ho, ho! Nyjah Huston, three-time back-to-back-to-back world champion. We're back at Riverfront Plaza in Jacksonville, Florida for the Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. It has been a crazy final. Jeff, it got off to a weird start with all those falls at the beginning of single tricks, but the crowd has gotten a show here today. Congratulations to these four from Monster for making the cut to the final four. Each of these skaters get two more tricks, starting with Lucas Rabello, the rookie, and then the six-time Super Crown World Champ, Nyjah Huston. He's never missed a final. Gustavo Ribeiro, winner of Salt Lake City. His best Super Crown finish was third so far in 2019. And then Jagger Eaton. He got wild carded in here this year from a third place at Tampa Pro, and he has made the most of it. Here's your start list. Lucas Rabello will be coming in first, followed by Nyjah Huston, Gustavo Ribeiro, Jagger Eaton. Two tries each. The scores stay. Nothing gets wiped away. They're trying to add to what they already have. So Lucas Rabello coming in first in fourth place. His lowest score is a 7.7. Anything better than that will help him. He can't take the lead with this one trick, but if he gets rid of that 7.7, that could change for his final try.
Oh! Whoa! Frontside 270.
Okay, we saw him do the nollie version of that earlier. Now he does it straight ollie, frontside 270 switchback tail.
Frontside 270 switchback tail. Look at the twist and the hips, and then just pulls it out with absolute strength and authority. It's a 9 club.
9.3 for Lucas Rabello.
That's one of those tricks that nobody else is really doing. Nobody else has got the frontside 270 and frontside 360s like that.
No, that's it. Lucas Rabello, that moves him into second place. It's gonna set him up for his final try. Nyjah Huston in fourth, trying to get rid of an 8, or just he could go for the 9.4 and move into the lead, but either way, score better than an 8 is gonna help.
Oh! Whoa. Well, that's the only person we've seen go switch at that gap to rail.
You saw he just barely made the gap to lip distance. Shot out.
was a battle.
It's always hard when you're covering 10 foot like that before you land on the rail and you slip out. You're so close to the ground.
Let's be real, Jeff. If he makes that on his next go, if he tries it, 9.4, does he get it?
That'll be the highest score of the day if he makes that.
Okay, Gustavo Ribeiro's in, trying to get rid of an 8.
Oh, going for the crooked grind, nollie kickflip out.
Okay.
We have one more go. It's going to be a 0.
Jagger's got to be feeling good about what he just saw. Still the leader. His lowest score is an 8.9. Even when he made that last trick, he didn't erase the 8.9.
2 9s. Here he goes, Jagger Eaton.
Oh! He took that Midler route, carving around, going the hard way to the kickflip back lip. So that sets us up for our final attempts. Jagger Eaton still on top.
Going to come down to these final tricks here.
Could we have the first rookie win since Kelvin did it back in 2015 at a Super Crown? We'll see. Lucas Rabello, a 9.4, puts him in first.
Oh! 270 to switch back lip.
So
Gapped
Lucas
out.
doing what he's good at and making it. Jeff, talk about it. 9.4.
I mean, to go 10 foot like that before you go over the rail, twisting your body like that and landed in switchback lip. Again, look how blind he is on that. His whole hip and his whole body is twisted one way, and he has to pull it right back. Exceptional trick. That's going to score ridiculously high. Let's see what the judges think.
This is when the judges have the toughest job and have to earn their money. 9.4. That's the score he needs.
Followed by Lucas. Gustavo there in third. Nyjah still with one more shot.
Nightclub.
9.1.
9.1, wow.
Great score. He stays in second place. Jagger Eaton still on top. But 2 skaters still to go. One of them, 6-time SLS World Champ, Nyjah Huston.
Paul, I can't stop moving. This is intense.
He needs a 9.4 to take the lead.
If anyone can do it, Nyjah Huston can do it. Nobody has hit this spot that he's going for now, switch or fakie. So backwards, if you want to call it. And he's going switch at it if he picks the trick I think he's going to go for.
Oh, he doesn't get it.
Let's hear it for Nyjah Huston.
He doesn't do it.
Switch frontside heel flip, lip slide.
He was that close.
He knows it too. He's like, I had that. I had it, and then, God damn it, that 1% threw off.
If he had one more try, he'd get it. But well done, Nyjah Huston. So listen, this is the last skater that can change the results. Jagger Eaton up on top. Gustavo Ribeiro needs a 9.3.
Oh! He doesn't get it!
And that means Jagger Eaton is your 2021 SLS Super Crown World Champion. Wow!
And that was so, in my opinion, well-deserved. Great attitude, fantastic skateboarding, absolute ripper. This one is going to be for the sheer love of the game.
And he doesn't get it. All right, listen, man. Coming into Havasu as a wild card because he placed third at Tampa Pro. He takes advantage of it. He just puts it down everywhere he goes. And he proves that he is here to stay. The first rookie since Kelvin Hoffler did it back in 2015 to win the Super Crown at SLS.
Jacksonville, Florida, put your hands together.
And look at that smile, that says it all. 2021 SLS Super Crown World Champion Jagger Eaton, showing everyone how to do it.
And you called it, Jeff.
We had some new guys in this final in the last four. It was nice to see Gustavo and Lucas out there. But it's going to take that to win it. That level of skating right there.
Street League Skateboarding has been brought to you by Cariuma, old school shoes, new school ethics. Tech Deck, start small, go big, Tech Deck. By Athletic Brewing Company, proud partner of Street League Skateboarding. By True Skate, true control, true skill, true skate. There's your winner, Jagger Eaton. So this is your monster highest scoring trick of the day. Let's take a look. Lucas Rabello, 270 to front nose, down that gap to hubba. 9.3 for the Monster Energy highest scored trick. Congratulations, Lucas Rabello. What a showing he had out here today. Second place. Let's look at our final standings. Not much of a surprise, to be honest. We saw Jagger doing it all weekend long, but he had to come out and put it down, and he did it. Skates out of here with a 27.5 for the win, followed by Lucas Rabello and Gustavo Ribeiro, rounding out the top three. Now let's send it down to Andrew Cannon.
We're down here with Jagger Eaton, your winner, everyone. Jagger, you came out swinging. You started things off with a 9.6 on the run. Tell us about putting everything on the line for that.
Oh, sorry. I hope y'all can't see me cry. I know there's shade on the camera, but yeah, I'm crying. Yeah, I mean, I came out here and I came with the intention to win. That's what I came out here for, and the music helped and the crowd. You guys are so amazing. You guys are so amazing. Seriously, y'all pushed me through. You gave me the inspiration, and man, I'm just so stoked to be here. Second SLS finals, first win. I'm just beyond stoked right now. I can't even talk.
You are the first person since 2015 to be a rookie to win this. What does this win mean for you out here today?
I mean, it's the accumulation of a lot of hard work. What we do in the park, and it's just old-fashioned hard work. And again, my team, my sponsors, my agent, my manager, my mom's here. My mom came out from Arizona. This is such a team win. I'm so beyond stoked. Thank you to everybody who's helped me over the years, and yeah, thank you SLS for putting on such a great contest. I'm just pumped.
Give it up for Jagger Eaton, everyone.
Congratulations, Jagger Eaton. Jeff, how can you sum up today?
I think it's just awesome to see new faces out there and in the Super Crown towards the end. Given the guys that we've seen for the last few years have run for their money, that's always good to see new faces. And to see somebody with such a positive attitude and skating so well today win, you just got to be happy about that, man. Great day of skateboarding. Great crowd out here. We have to say that. Jagger just said it. Phenomenal crowd out here in Jacksonville, Florida. Lots of skateboard fans.
It just couldn't have been a better day. And you've seen it, the younger kids coming up, putting the pressure on these pros. Nyjah was one trick away from winning, but he didn't get it because these guys are that good right now.
That's right, Paul.
So what an incredible day of skateboarding and a weekend it has been here in Jacksonville, and a huge congratulations to Jagger Eaton for taking home the 2021 Super Crown title. So for Jeff Rowley, Andrew Cannon, and all of us at SLS, I'm Paul Zitzer. Thanks for watching. See you next time.